श्रेष्ठा तत्तदेवेतरो जना स याक्रमाणां कुरुते लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते.
Didi, guess what I have to do? For a school project, my favorite hero, an ode I have to pay to. So many choices. So very confusing. Batman, Spider-Man, Cap, Ranbir, Messi, BTS. The list is daunting.
Seriously, buddy? You admire these guys? The $1,000,000 question would be why?
They are cool, smart, good looking and fab. When I grow older, only a few of their tails I wanna grab.
Hey, do you wanna come on a ride with me? Real, classy, timeless heroes. Their lives, a sneak peek. You'll see. These are the heroes people rarely know. Lost, forgotten, hidden cause of time's influence and Maya's glow. So join me in this journey new. Meet the actual heroes who are scripture's view. Tarko pratishtha shrutayo vibhinna nasa varishiryasya matam na bhinnam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajano yena gata sapantha. It is the great epic Mahabharata that mentions the glory of the Mahajans, the superheroes I am about to introduce you to today.
But who are these Mahajans? And how do you know so much about them?
I read and heard about them. The stories of these Mahajans have been beautifully explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam, translated by none other than His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of Iskcon.
Oh, the temple that you frequently visit.
Yes, I have invited my close devotee friend just to enlighten you.
Hare Krsna! Are you excited to join us on this journey to find the real heroes? Mahajans refer to personalities who are exalted Vaishnavas and are accepted as an authority on the science of devotional service to the Lord because they walk their talk. Swayambhur Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu Prahlado Janako Bhishmo Balirvayasakirvayam Dvadashaite Vijanimo Dharmam Bhagavatam Bhataha Guyam Vishuddham Durbodham Yam Nyatva Mritamashnuте. It was Lord Yamraj himself who elaborated the names of these 12 Mahajans. Come, let us witness their magnificence.
Who am I? I cannot see a thing. I just came wandering through this lotus stem, and all I saw was darkness. Who put me here? How did I come here? What am I to do? Somebody wants me to do tapa. Someone is watching over me. must be my creator, my father. I will implement as I am instructed. Maybe things will be revealed to me.
In this way, Lord Brahma engaged himself in meditation for 1,000 celestial years. The Supreme Lord was pleased and graced Lord Brahma to be the first living entity to witness the Lord himself and his Vaikuntha abode.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. My Lord, looking at your enchanting smile and your glorious splendor, accompanied by your dearest consort Lakshmi ji, and being surrounded by your prominent Parshads is filling my heart with bliss. You are surrounded by your 31 primary potencies and unlimited secondary potencies. Seeing your opulence and supremacy, tears of love and gratitude fill my eyes. Please instruct me.
Hey Brahma, I am extremely pleased with your tapasya and servitude. My service is achieved only by those who completely surrender unto me. Now listen carefully and do as I say. You will be the creator of this Brahmanda, the material universe. Although parts and parcels of myself, these bewildered living entities will be born in this universe through your creation. Your creation will be temporary and will end when it is ordained. Having created this universe, become the spiritual master for those who realize their true nature. Start a Guru Shishya Parampara to show the conditioned souls the path of returning to me. I am eagerly awaiting their return. I bless you with my energies and resources essential for creation.
Your wish is my command, my Lord.
There you see, Lord Brahma is our first superhero. Though the creator of this splendid universe, his humility lies in his awareness that he is the secondary creator and derives his power from the Supreme Personality. Thus, he is the perfect representative of the Supreme Lord who carries out his mission, come rain or shine, in honor or dishonor.
By the way, do you know, Iskcon comes in the disciplic succession created by Lord Brahma. Isn't it heartening?
Now let's see the pastime of Neelkant, Lord Shiva.
Didi, is it about the Devasur Sangram and Samudra Manthan? Because Nani once narrated this story to me.
Exactly. But let me show you some more details which a lot of us are not aware of. During the Samudra Manthan, a total of 14 jewels came out. The first to appear was halahal, the lethal poison.
Oh Lord! This deadly poison is agitating us all!
It's burning! Burning!
This is intolerable!
What do we do now?
I think the only way out of this is to surrender to Lord Shivji.
Hey Mahadev, you are self-effulgent and your mercy is boundless. You are truly the deliverer of fallen souls.
Oh Shankar, only you can relieve us from this misery that halal is extending.
My lord, you are capable of protecting all the suffering souls and have the potency of consolidating this destructive halal without even a thought towards the personal agony that you will experience.
Can you see? As Lord Shiva is swallowing this condensed kalakuta, a few drops are dripping down. These are being sucked up by the poisonous plants and the creatures like scorpions and snakes.
It is amazing to see that Lord Rudra's throat has taken on a hue of blue. Sri Leelakanta ki jai!
Wow! I never knew the depth of Lord Shiva's heroic gesture.
Without expecting any honor or recognition for this Herculean task, Lord Shambhu immediately left for his abode in Kailash and lived like a mendicant, constantly meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord. This is one of the major reasons why the Shastras confer upon Lord Shiva the appreciation Vaishnava Nama Yatha Shambho, Lord Shiva, the greatest Vaishnava. That is why he too has established a bona fide disciplic succession like Lord Brahma.
Today's materialism is as deadly as the halal poison. It is contaminating the consciousness of everyone, making them dead to the real feelings of bhakti. I feel that Srila Prabhupada and his preachers from Iskcon are true representatives of Lord Shiva. They drink the poison of materialism whenever they preach, yet themselves remain unaffected. They relieve the material distress of people who reach out to them. Glories to these heroes!
Now let's take a trip through the woods.
Why?
To show you the disparity between ultimate cruelty and ultimate compassion, as mentioned in the Skand Puran.
Run for your lives, run! The atrocious hunter Brigari is approaching with his bow and arrow.
What is this horror? Look at this innocent suffering souls. Which cruel hunter did this? I need to find out and convince him to stop engaging in such heinous acts. Oh Sage, are you here to get some deer skin? No, Mrigari. I am Narad and I have come to honestly request you to cease your acts of cruelty against the helpless creatures of this woods. These acts lead to a sins too great. In your forthcoming lives, all the animals that you have killed will kill you, one after another. Right from my childhood, this is the only thing that I have been taught to do. What can I do now to become free from the sins that I have committed? Please help me, O great saint. I shall teach you the difference between a sinful life and a pious one. You stop this business of killing. First of all, break your bow, and then I shall tell you what to do. But if I break my bow, how will I maintain myself? Don't worry, I shall supply your food every day. Leave home and go to the river. There, you should construct a small cottage. In front of the cottage, you should grow a tulsi plant on a raised platform. Circumambulate her daily and serve her by offering water and other auspicious items such as incense and flowers. You should continuously chant the Hare Krsna mantra. Every day, I shall send you sufficient food for both you and your good wife.
How unfair and savage of Mrigari to leave these animals half killed and barely alive.
Yes, and it is only by the mercy of an amazing sadhu such as Narad Muni that even the barbarous Mrigari was transformed and along with his wife dedicated the rest of their lives in the service of the Lord. He is the foremost preacher of Krishna consciousness, whose compassion knows no bounds in propagating the glories of the Lord throughout the creation.
You know, Narad Muni nurtures so many devotees across all ages, genders, and classes of life. This quality was exemplified by none other than our Srila Prabhupada too. We learn to dovetail our material propensities towards the service of the Lord by the mercy of the saints like Narad Muni.
You have been very patiently listening and perceiving the eminence of the Mahajans. Would you like to see the pastimes of some of the other Mahajans depicted through dance?
Yes, I'm very excited.
ऋषि मुनियों का सत्संग किया, कर्म योगी बन धर्म किया, ऐसे महापुरुष थे धन्य धन्य थे जनक महाजन, धन्य थे जनक महाजन। एक बार जो नारद मुनि ने पूछा, ये कैसे संभव है राजन, राजकाज के साथ जीते ऋषि मुनियों के जैसा जीवन। मुस्काए लेकर आए पात्र भरा एक जल से, और लगाए फेरी राज की बोले वो नारद से, एक बूंद गिरे ना धरती पर ये शर्त लगाई मुनिवर से, और लगाए फेरी राज की बोले वो नारद से। इस कठिन कार्य को पूर्ण किया तब अनुभव पूछा राजा, बतलाओ हे राजन, कुछ सुना नहीं कुछ देखा ना, एक बूंद गिरे ना धरती पर था पूरा ध्यान इसी में। जैसे आपका ध्यान न भटका और लक्ष्य को पूर्ण किया, वैसे ही मैंने अपनी आत्मा से साक्षात्कार किया। एक वही सत्य है, बाकी तो संसार में सब कुछ माया है, राजकाज बस कर्म है मेरा, तब तक मेरी काया है। पांच इंद्रियों पे वश होकर तो ये संभव हो सकता है, राजा होकर भी एक मनुष्य ऋषियों जैसा जी सकता है। धन्य धन्य राजा जनक महाजन, धन्य जनक महाजन।
में शुक थे, वृंदावन में रहते थे, राधा रानी का संदेशा कृष्णा तक पहुँचाते थे। वो राधा जी को भाते थे, वृंदावन में रहते थे, वो तो पूर्व जन्म में शुक थे, वृंदावन में रहते थे। जब जाने लगी राधा जी संसार वारिस अपने धाम। शुक से बोली तुम यहीं रुको और करो धर्म का काम। कृष्ण कथा में अमर रहेगा सदा तुम्हारा नाम। वो तो पूर्व जन्म में शुक थे, वृंदावन में रहते थे। एक बार वो हरि कथा सुनने जा पहुँचे कैलाश। जा पहुँचे कैलाश, जहाँ सुना रहे शिव पार्वती को श्रीमद् भागवतम का पाठ। जा बैठे पेड़ों में छिपकर हरि कथा को सुनने। शिव जी को जब भान हुआ क्रोधित हो लगे वो कहने, बिन ज्ञान सुने जो भागवतम और समझे उसका सार नहीं। ऐसे शुक को इस संसार में जीने का अधिकार नहीं। शुक शिव से बचकर पहुँचे श्रील व्यास देव के पास, जहाँ पत्नी को वो सुना रहे थे भागवतम का ज्ञान। शुक व्यास देव की पत्नी के गर्भ में जाकर बैठ गए। 16 सालों पश्चात भव्य एक युवा के रूप में जन्म लिए। एक बार एक नदी के जल में जल क्रीड़ा करती सब नारी। ऐसे नजरअंदाज किया जब गुजरे शुकदेव गोस्वामी। व्यासदेव जब आए वहाँ पर छुप गए लज्जित हो वो सारी। व्यासदेव ने प्रश्न जो पूछा युवा पुत्र को किया अनदेखा। मैं तो वृद्धावस्था में हूँ, एक वृद्ध से कैसी लज्जा। 16 साल की युवा है पर वो है विरक्त संसार से। शाश्वत है और मुक्त है से जन्म मरण के भार से। आभा ऐसी अद्भुत उनकी होने का एहसास नहीं। आत्मा रूप में दिखते हमें कोई लज्जा का एहसास नहीं। पहले थे वो सुना जिन्होंने शिव से श्रीमद् भागवतम। नाम पड़ा शुकदेव गोस्वामी, बने वो धन्य महाजन। बने वो धन्य महाजन। धन्य धन्य शुकदेव महाजन, धन्य धन्य शुकदेव।
सर्वप्रथम जब ब्रह्मदेव ने सृष्टि के संचार के लिए मन से ऐसी रचना की और 4 पुत्र को जन्म दिए। सनक सनातन सनत सनंदन इस संसार में आए। मानस पुत्र वो ब्रह्मदेव के 4 कुमार कहलाए। सारे गुण संपन्न थे, जन्म से कृष्ण कृपा थी ऐसी। अद्भुत स्वयं नियंत्रण था, भावना शाश्वत जैसी। सृष्टि हेतु करना विवाह था, थे विरक्त संसार से। ब्रह्मदेव क्रोधित थे कुमारों के ऐसे इनकार से। बस रोम रोम में कृष्ण थे उनके, रोम रोम में भक्ति थी। ब्रह्मदेव लाचार थे उनके, भक्ति की ऐसी शक्ति थी। क्षमा करे हे पूज्य पिताजी, आज्ञा देते आशीर्वाद। कृष्ण भक्ति में जीवन बीते, मुक्ति मिले जीवन के बाद। बालक रूप में ही रहना ब्रह्मा ने आशीर्वाद दिया। निकल पड़े तब भक्ति राह पर, लोक लोक में भ्रमण किया। लोक लोक में भ्रमण किया। अद्भुत बाला 4 कुमारा भक्ति में ऐसे मग्न हुए। कृष्ण कथा कहते और सुना कथा सुनाते हैं। ईश्वर के बना अवतार पृथ्वी पर कैसे आते हैं, हम कथा सुनाते हैं। 9 पुत्रियों के माता पिता थे, देवहूति और गर्द मुनि। दोनों ने कठिन तपस्या की, जब एक पुत्र की इच्छा हुई। हुए प्रकट ईश्वर प्रसन्न, होने ने जो वरदान। एक पुत्र हो प्रभुवर, ऐसा पुत्र हो आप समान। भगवान के जैसा कहा कोई, फिर स्वयं लिए अवतार, स्वयं लिए अवतार। कपिल देव के रूप में पुत्र बने भगवान, पुत्र बने भगवान। कर्द मुनि संकल्प लिए, मैं पुत्र जन्म के बाद, पुत्र जन्म के बाद। मुख देख पुत्र का भक्ति करूंगा, ले लूंगा संन्यास, मैं ले लूंगा संन्यास। भक्ति मार्ग पर पिता चले, माता ने धर्म निभाया। पालन पोषण पुत्र का कर, अपना कर्तव्य निभाया। तब कपिल देव ने माता को भक्ति का ज्ञान दिया। नश्वर है संसार, माँ को इसका भान हुआ। वो भक्ति राह फिर चली गई, और जपा हरि का नाम, जपा हरि का नाम। पूर्ण हुआ उद्देश्य तो अपने धाम चले भगवान, धाम चले भगवान। एक धन्य महाजन कपिल देव की कथा सुनाते हैं, हम कथा सुनाते हैं। ईश्वर के बना अवतार पृथ्वी पर कैसे आते हैं, हम कथा सुनाते हैं।
ब्रह्मावर्त विकस्त नदी के पास, मानव की उत्पत्ति हुई इसके कई प्रमाण। आदि सृष्टि के प्रथम पुरुष थे मनु था जिनका नाम। ब्रह्मा के मानस से उपज स्वयंभू मनु महान। इस संसार की प्रथम स्थिति सतरूपा था नाम। सृष्टि के संचार के लिए इनका हुआ विवाह। है समस्त मानव संसार के मनु की ही संतान। सृष्टि के संचार के लिए इनका हुआ विवाह। कर्तव्यनिष्ठ थे जीवन में, सारे कार्य को पूर्ण किए। सप्तदीपवत पृथ्वी पर राजा बनकर राज किए। हुई मोक्ष अभिलाषा जब तो राजकाज सब छोड़ चले। पत्नी सतरूपा के संग नैमिषारण्य की ओर चले। नदी गोमती के तट पर वर्षों तक कठिन तपस्या की। त्याग मोह संसार का बस दिन रात हरि की भक्ति की। मनु काल के ऋषि मरीच कृत अत्रि पुलय और वशिष्ठ हुए। मानव को श्रम साध्य सुसंस्कृत सभ्य और संपन्न किए। जय जय मनु महाजन, जय 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 हो धन्य महाजन। जय जय मनु महाजन, जय 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 हो धन्य महाजन। जय जय मनु महाजन, जय 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 हो धन्य महाजन।
एक धन्य महाजन धर्मराज यमराज की कथा है ये यमलोक के सरताज की। आप पुण्य का लेखा जोखा करते, जो करते हिसाब इंसान के हर काज के। भगवान की आज्ञा से हर काम
एक ब्राह्मण नाम अजामिल था, माता पिता वैष्णव थे, भक्तिमय जीवन था। सत्संग छोड़ के कुसंग किया, अधर्म के मार्ग का चयन किया। सत्संग छोड़ के कुसंग किया, अधर्म के मार्ग का चयन किया। बच न सके फिर पाप कर्म के प्रभाव से, नाता टूटा उनका भक्ति भाव से। नौ पुत्रों में सबसे अनुज नारायण जिनका नाम, प्रेम था इतना लेते रहते नारायण का नाम। मृत्यु की घड़ी आई, यमदूत जो आए लेने, नारायण नारायण वो ऐसे लगे चिल्लाने कि विष्णु दूत फिर इस धरती पर प्रकट हुए। यमदूत को रोका और मृत्यु से मुक्त किए। यमदूत लगे कहने इनको यमलोक ही जाना है, जो पाप किए जीवन भर उसका दंड तो पाना है। विष्णु दूत नहीं माने, यमदूत गए यमलोक। यमराज सुने सब बात तो बोले करना नहीं ये भूल, मैं सेवक हूँ भगवान का, मैं सेवक हूँ भगवान का, बस कर्म निभाता हूँ। भगवान की आज्ञा से ही सारे काम मैं करता हूँ। जो एक बार भी लेता नाम भगवान का, पाप कर्म मिट जाता उस इंसान का। ये देख अजामिल खड़े अचंभित भक्ति भाव से पूर्ण हुए। ईश्वर से आज्ञा लेकर भक्ति करने हर बार चले। एक धन्य महाजन धर्मराज यमराज की कथा है ये यमलोक के सरताज की।
Wow, Didi! I wasn't aware that such gems existed in our past. The fact that they could display this kind of greatness and yet such abject humility.
The path that these Mahajans traversed is actually our real dharma, Sanatan Dharma. They are truly liberated and self-realized souls. We should always accept whatever path these Mahajans advocate.
You are surely but steadily convincing me. Tell me more.
Come, we shall now show you the Dharma Kshetra, which was known as Kurukshetra, where the great battle of Mahabharata was being fought between the armies of the Pandavas and the Kauravas for the control of the throne of Hastinapur.
Arjun, you coward! Keeping Shikhandi in the forefront, you shot so many arrows at Grandsire, knowing he would not retaliate. Pitamaha, he has shot with so many arrows that there is no space to accommodate even one sesame seed.
Son, you have witnessed Arjun's skill and love. Even whilst I am felled, my feet are not touching Mother Earth, and I am lying comfortably on a bed of arrows. The sun is in Dakshinayan, and it's not the right time to leave my body. At the advent of Uttarayan, by your blessings, Krishna, I shall travel to the holy abode. Thank you all for visiting me here, but I need a pillow now to rest my head.
Cards! Cards! Bring the softest of the cushions and pillows.
Duryodhan, these are not fit for my Vishaya. You made my bed. Now, arrange for my pillow.
Grandsire, I will now invoke the 3 best arrows to make you a comfortable pillow. I don't think I have ever seen such an illustrious sight. None of my Marvel or DC heroes can ever dream of such sacrifice.
Despite the apparent discomfort, Pitamaha Bhishma continued to give apt instructions to different kings who sought his blessings in different areas of leadership and rulership.
My body is now fatigued and burning with thirst. Son Arjun, only you can quench my thirst with the appropriate rituals. Thank you, Arjun. No wonder you can easily perform such a Herculean task, because you are none other than Nara Rishi of your previous birth, and Sri Narayan standing next to you. And now you have appeared to assist Krishna in annihilating injustice and establishing Dharma. Narad, the great Muni, had revealed this to me. May I always remain your servant, birth after birth. May you always protect me in happiness and distress. Please bestow your mercy upon me, O Lord.
Pitamaha was an extraordinary combination of duty, dedication, and devotion to the Lord. Whilst waiting for Uttarayan, Bhishma composed the Vishnu Sahasranama in glorification of the Supreme.
These Mahajans are amazing men and led extraordinary lives.
Now let me show you a Mahajan who from his boyhood exhibited such faith, purity and love for the Lord that he appeared just to protect the little boy. When the demon Hiranyakashipu was in deep penance, Narad Muni offered shelter to his wife Kayadu in his ashram, where he shared and narrated many pastimes of the Lord to her, instructing her in spiritual knowledge.
The baby in the womb, by that time conscious, listened very carefully and thus became inspired in the spiritual life by the grace of a saintly person. When Prahlad turned 5 years old, Hiranyakashipu sent him to the school of Shanda and Amarka to learn political science. Instead, see what Prahlad taught the other students at school.
Friends, one who is intelligent will realize that this rarely achieved human form is to be utilized to learn the science of Krishna consciousness right from childhood. The Lord is a dearest person and well-wishing friend. Come, let us chant the holy names of the Lord.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
What is going on here?
Why are you all dancing and chanting?
Your father has warned us that we should not utter the name of Vishnu, his ardent enemy. And here, we are not only glorifying Vishnu, but influencing the other demon children to chant too. Stop this immediately!
Your father will not spare us now. What have you done? Come, let us take you to his court.
My lord, we are giving up. We have tried everything. Mad elephant, poisonous snake pit, throwing from a tall cliff. Yet Prahlad is protected every time.
You are a disgrace to my family. You are glorifying the one person who is the greatest enemy. Gods, summon Holika. My dear sister, you have won a boon from Agni, the fire god, that you would not be harmed by fire. Prahlad, my son, has given up the affection for his own family and has become a menial servant of the enemy. So please carry this nephew of yours to the flames of this blazing fire.
I happily consent to your wishes, dear brother.
Despite all my attempts, I am not able to kill you. What is the reason for this? Do you know some kind of magic or special mystical power? Oh, wicked one, tell me where you have derived the power to defy me in this way.
The source of your promise and mine are one and the same. Everyone has been given his ability by the mercy of the Supreme Lord Vishnu.
Where is this Lord of yours? Show him to me.
Oh Father, the Lord is everywhere.
Tell me then, is your Lord present within this pillar?
Yes, he is present in this pillar too.
That was a terrifying roar. Who was that?
That was none other than the half-man, half-lion incarnation of the Lord, Narsimhadev, who came to protect Prahlad and vanquish Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad was such an illustrious devotee, so peaceful and venerable, that the Lord himself appeared to protect one soul. And later, when the Lord offered him a benediction, all that he asked was forgiveness for his father. This is an example of true eminence of a pure devotee. He wants nothing for himself, only concerned for the welfare of others.
Srila Prabhupada echoed the same fearlessness and dependence on Krishna as Prahlad at all times. This lineage of Mahajans has continued in Prahlad Maharaj's family.
Really? How wonderful!
King Bali, Prahlad's grandson, served his guru, Shukracharya, with great reverence and respect. Come, let us visit Amravati, his capital city, to witness the events that made him a Mahajan.
My lord, you have not only conquered Indrapuryam Ravati, but the entire Trilok. You have successfully completed 100 Ashwamedh Yajnas and you take great care of your citizens. By your benevolent and merciful charity, your fame too has spread everywhere. Fearing you, the Devtas are hiding and causing great anxiety to the mother Aditi.
We think she will definitely approach her husband Kashyap Muni for help.
Thank you, my lord, for appearing as the son of Muni Kashyap and Mother Aditi. We request you to proceed to perform your pastime at the bank of Narmada, where Bali is performing a great yajna.
Brahman Kumar, I offer you my hearty welcome and my respectful obeisance. How may I serve you? With your arrival at home, my entire dynasty has been sanctified. What can I offer you? Cows, gold, a fully furnished house, sanctified food, eligible girl in hand for marriage, opulent cities, horses, chariots, elephants. Your wish is my command.
O king, you are a perfect disciple of your master Shukracharya and grandson of Prahlad. You are the crest jewel when it comes to charity. But all I want is 3 steps of land. Since a learned Brahman takes only according to his needs, thus not becoming entangled in sinful activities.
You talk like a self-realized and mature person, but your intelligence is like a child. Is that all you want?
Only the wealth that can be needed should be amassed.
All right, Brahman Kumar. Let me bestow your wish with these oblations of water.
Virochan Kumar, he is not who you think he is. He is none other than Vishnu, the protector of his devtas. He will snatch away your kingdom, opulence, wealth, grandeur and fame, and bestow the same on Indra. With one step, he will conquer the earth. With the next, he will conquer the heaven. What about the third step? You will not be able to fulfill your promise. He will send you off to hell.
Gurudev, this Kumar may or may not be disguised as Vishnu, but I will not hesitate to give up earth in charity. How can I withdraw my promise and behave like an ordinary cheater, especially towards a Brahman?
You fool! You are ignorant and think you are realized because of disobeying me. You shall very soon be bereft of all your opulence.
I am ready to tolerate all suffering, but I am unable to surrender the integrity of my truthfulness.
The Devtas, Vidyadharas, and celestial personalities were so enchanted by his act that they showered flowers on him. As predicted rightly, Lord Vaman grew and conquered the earth and the heaven with the first two steps. Now watch what the wondrous Bali did when it came to the third step.
O best of persons, most worshipable for all the gods, if you think that my promise has become false, I shall certainly rectify matters to make it truthful. Please, therefore, place your third lotus footstep on my head.
I am very pleased with you. You have offered everything to me without hesitation. Your land, the planets, and whatever else you earned by your pious activities, including even your own body. Because of your great tolerance, I am giving you a place, Sutal Lok, not obtainable even by the gods. You will become the Indra in the next coming Manvantara. Bali, you may now go live there peacefully.
A demon, yet a Mahajan. This is unheard of, Didi.
Bali Maharaj was so magnanimous and fixed in truthfulness that he never deviated from his determination. In spite of being bereft of all material opulences, Bali Maharaj remained fixed in his devotional service. Although rebuked and cursed by his spiritual master, Bali, being fixed in his vow, remained true to his word.
I now understand how you know so much about these Mahajans.
Hari Bol! Did you enjoy your journey of learning about them?
Yes, immensely.
Then, let us delve deeper in the life of this amazing personality who made it possible for us to glimpse the lives of these great souls. Srila Prabhupada believed that a hero means someone who others want to follow as an example of the best type of person. Actually, anyone who is a sincere devotee of Krishna and who is rendering service by preaching his message is to be considered as hero. Srila Prabhupada himself fits the bill of a perfect lion-hearted warrior because he dedicated his life in service of Guru and Krishna. Despite his age, health constraints, general lack of support from others in the spiritual society, he forged on, establishing a wonderful community based on the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya. He was unattached and an epitome of renunciation like Lord Shiva and King Janak. Imbibing the constant remembrance of the Lord and Guru Nishtha from Prahlad Maharaj, he dedicated his life to the mission of his Guru. Like Narad Muni, he kept traveling all over the world, giving Krishna consciousness to the world and writing books for the same. And just like Bhishma Pitama, who spoke the religious principles from the bed of arrows, Srila Prabhupada kept dictating perfect purports for Srimad Bhagavatam till his last breath. He was indeed a Mahabhagavat and the living example of the verse Janma Sarthak Kari Kar Paropakar. living in excellence and giving in benevolence. Srila Prabhupada's vision for the spread and future of the Iskcon community and so many qualities which merely cannot be listed here truly make him an ideal hero. And many followers have lovingly conferred on him the title of the 13th Mahajan. Come, let us appreciate the gifts bestowed on us by Srila Prabhupada.
For the lost souls in this material existence, thinking happiness is within reach is merely fictitious. He said, come along and grab a hold, do what's natural for your soul. Invited us to Sankirtan, Srila the mercy of Prabhupada. He showed us the forms and names of Nitai Gauranga, rendering devotional service, deity worship we now know, and access to the sacred heart, Samshas Mahaprasad, showed us where the devotees are. Srila Prabhupada, the mercy of Prabhupada. Oh, let us dance and chant, read his books, and purify our souls. Teach and live by his principles, the spiritual abode our own good. Let us offer worship in the river of devotion. Surrender to the parampara, to the parampara, by the mercy of Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, to receive the mercy of acharyas, we must seek the blessings of Guru Deva. Spiritual perfection will come, shining like the blazing sun. It's there for everyone. Srila Prabhupada, the mercy of Prabhupada, the mercy of Prabhupada.
So, buddy, do you see now the ideal? Heroes who are real versus those who are real? It's easy to fall prey to a few externals, but will they change, inspire, and purify our internals? Unalloyed service, total dependence, and faith. These great souls in the mellows of devotion bathe. These Mahajans have left footprints so great. Just by following them in our lives, devotion we can create. Our integrity, ideals, morals will be saved. The way to Godhead, our path will be paved. Let go positions, pride, egos, and material objects. Surrender and follow in their footsteps, in their footsteps, in their footsteps.
Hare Krishna, if you simply speak what Krishna says, then you become his representative. Don't manufacture. Don't be over-prudent, manufacturing. Simply to follow Krishna and his representative, then you become Maharaj. Otherwise you are nonsense. Mura.